It's Let's Talk It Out. Let's talk it out, Lisa.
Alone.
I'm alone in
together.
my chair.
It's all a what do you call it? It's an
facade?
act. It's a facade because you're not really alone.
No, there's a voice that keeps interfering
Well,
from the background.
Besides that, I make the podcast. Come on, let's say what it is. No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's right, Vanny.
no, I'm excited about your guest.
I am. Oh my god. Actually, the guest that we're having, I'm having on tonight. Well, we're having. It's kind of like it's a collective thing, obviously. But we had the privilege of appearing on a television episode with this guest this evening. Yeah. Now, he will be from a distance.
Well, we had to do it Zoom because he lives really far.
He does.
And it's actually, we're breaking the ice with Let's Talk It Out because we never did a Zoom. It's always been live. So it's fun. It's going to be fun.
I'm excited. I'm excited because he is the epitome of generosity, kindness. Yeah. He's so funny. He's an actor. And he's French-Canadian.
Yes.
And I love it.
You've all seen him.
Everybody see. You know who he is.
Well, we have to tell him.
I am going to tell him. Let me introduce our sponsor first before we the great reveal.
Okay. All right.
So before we reveal the amazing actor that will be appearing shortly, I'd like to thank our sponsor. Now, he is incredibly dedicated. I so cherish him. Thank you so much. Van, you're the man. Yes, Van Cropsel. Thank you so much, Van. You're always appreciated. We totally embrace your support, and we really, really are humbled by your generosity and in keeping with the sponsorship. Thank you so much. So Van, he is a real estate broker, and he is definitely willing to make anything happen for any of his clients. He works super hard, doubly hard. He's on the clock, and he never leaves you stranded. He will always properly inform you. And he works in residential and commercial, and he is very sincere. So he is and honest as well. So he's definitely somebody you want to deal with when it comes to a huge purchase like a home or a commercial property. So 438-402-9471, VANC at remax-quebec.com or vancropsel.com. Équipe Cropsel, thank you so much, Van. You're always the man. It's only you. You're only the man. Thank you so much. Now, what are you laughing at me
only
for?
you. You're only the man.
You're only the man because
awesome.
we appreciate. Yeah, of course he's awesome. Now, my guest this evening, which we will be seeing shortly into fruition, his name is Mr. Denis Levasseur.
Yep.
Now, I'm sure people recognize the name. He used to be, and he's really well known for.
He still is, isn't he?
Of course
the show's still going on.
Yeah, I believe they're still doing reruns. I think they're doing reruns. I think it stopped now. But we will soon see.
I don't think so.
I'm not really sure.
We're gonna find
ask
out.
Denis.
You'll find out.
He is very popular for the series Just For Laughs Gags.
It's the best.
It was. I thoroughly enjoyed this show. And on top of that, we were part of an episode, which I was explaining
so
earlier.
Funny.
And I would like to have that up if we can.
What was his best character that you remember him for on the Just For
police officer.
The police officer.
The police officer.
And the
hands
priest.
down. And the priest. Yes, hands down. He is so versatile, such a natural, and such a genuine soul. I mean, you meet him in person, and you gotta like this guy.
Yeah,
you have no choice. You have no choice. He's
you want to hear a funny story? How many seasons? There's got to be like...
I checked today. There's a lot
10,
of
11, 12 seasons, whatever. Like, there's probably hundreds of episodes.
Yeah.
And so one time, I was in... I went to... I was going to Italy with my family.
Yeah.
My dad's sitting next to me, and we're flying, and there was like, an hour left.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to start a movie or whatever, so I popped in, and they had Just For Laughs. So I pop in I picked a season. I didn't know. I just went, okay, whatever, season 4, and I picked episode 4 or something like that.
Yeah.
Of course, the one that I was in,
no,
my father thought I was playing a trick on him. He's looking at the screen like, what are you doing there? And I'm like, I don't know. I just picked the one episode the one that he called us to come and be on, and it was so much fun.
It was good. It was good. I wasn't anticipating it being that au natural, but it was good. It was genuinely amazing. And the fact is, we had two other guests that were on the series.
Yeah, absolutely.
My daughter was on it.
Yeah.
And it was Leah Gentili who was also
and
on
Louis,
it.
I think. Louis
No,
was on it.
no, he never showed up.
He never showed
But it doesn't matter. Like, we were actually from the cast and we were on it, which was an incredible experience in itself because it was televised. So when I saw
funny.
myself on TV, I was like, oh my God.
We're going to try to show clips of it on
I
the
want
podcast.
to. I
It's
hope
gonna be
we're
fun.
allowed. I'm going to ask Denis if we're allowed.
Okay, I think we are.
Oh, I don't know if it's copywritten.
What? Who cares? I mean, what? No.
What?
Anyway.
That's
Okay,
great,
cool.
Vanny. We can always count on
I'm
you.
excited. Let's go talk
So
to him.
I'm going to speak to Denis, and without further ado, Monsieur Denis Levasseur. Hello, everybody. It's Lisa, and I'm with such a special guest tonight, and I'm alone, but I'm so happy because I have such a fantastic person to introduce to everybody. So without further ado, Monsieur Denis Levasseur. Predominantly, you will recognize him from Just For Laughs Gags, and he is exceptional, a role model. He was one of my favorite characters. Bienvenue, Denis. Hi, Denis. How are you?
I'm very fine. I'm very fine. The policeman of the gag Just For Laughs.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. So how have you been? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Denis Levasseur, where did you start? How did you become involved in acting and les gags?
Okay, first I do my school theater when I had 20
Yeah.
until 23. And after, I did theater because my formation was in theater, see? After that, at 30, I start a show, Surprise, Surprise.
Oh, nice.
Big, huge prank for a personality. One big, huge scenario. And I did that 5 years in Quebec and 2 years in France, Paris.
Oh, nice.
It was in Paris, it was 30 million views. It was a big show in Europe. So I did that 2 years. And after, when I had something like 36, something like that, I did a stand-up comic during 10 years. I had fun a lot. And after that, I start Gags Just For Laughs in 2002 until now, to 2025. I do gags since 33 years.
Oh,
Incredible.
mon Dieu, my goodness. So how do you feel when you were part of this? When you found out you were going to be part of this Just For Laughs guy, how did you feel about that?
Well, it was very funny because at the beginning I didn't want to do that.
Really? Oh, no.
Really. So when I arrive in the gags, because I need money, I need to work. So they hire me because I did the big show before, Surprise, Surprise. So I had experience in hidden camera show. And all the directors working in Surprise, Surprise worked and Just For Laughs Gags. So one of the director called me in 2002 and he said, "Hey, Denis, we just started a new show since 2 years. And I know you had experience in that and it's going to be very funny." I said, "Oh, I don't want. So he said, "Oh, come on. So, okay." So I start to do it, but during 3 years, didn't much and didn't enjoy a lot. So because I searched other things.
Okay.
But I don't know what happened. After 3 years, a miracle, I started to like it. And I became, because all the actors before me, they left. New directors came and they wrote gags for me personally. And I 10 gags to 90 gags.
Oh my God.
After 3 years. And after 120, 30. So I became the guy of Just For Laughs after 4 years. And I started to love it much because they give me so much good roles, good characters, priest, Jesus, everything. So I had so much fun to
So
do it, and I went it so fun, and it was very, very, very fun, and never stopped after that. Never stopped.
So, what's the one most important thing as an actor as well? What is the one most important thing that stands out for you in not only Just for Laughs Gags, because you also did other movies as well.
A couple, see.
So, what is the one thing that you found most challenging in the gags or as an actor in general?
Well, at the beginning, when I finished my school theater, I want to do a big theater, to be in theater and a big scene. I would like to do film. I would like to do series, but I was born to do gags. When I had 6 years old, not long ago, I met my. It was, it was on the second floor.
Okay.
And when I had 6 years old, and I was on the first floor, just the other side, and he said on the street, I met him like that. He said, "I'm not surprised you are doing that." I said, "Why?" He said, "I saw you when you were little. You hide the bicycle of your brother, and you hide yourself, and you laugh because he was searching." So I had it in me, but I didn't know that.
Ah,
And when I arrived in the gags, I don't know what happened. It was inside of me.
okay.
Was like natural. So that's why I say I was born to prank people, even if I didn't know that,
Yeah.
because life arranged something. Okay, the life pranked me,
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
because I didn't want to do that, but they put scenarios and bring me there when I didn't know, and bang, what's happening? It's incredibly. Now I can see that the life did a big scenario,
Scenario, yeah.
yes, to enter in that because it was in me.
Yeah.
I was when I arrived in the gags, I was in the good place in a good moment because I had everything to do gags.
That's
I
good.
mean, I like to do characters. I like to do improvisation. I like to laugh. I'm a comic guy. So I had all that. And I realized after that, after a couple of years after when I started, I said, oh my God, that's why I was born for that.
Yeah.
And okay, the most funny, when I had 17, I went to see a scene of Commedia dell'arte, and Golduni
Okay.
wrote that, and it was Arlecchino. So I went that with my school, and when I saw that, after at the end of the show, I stand up and I say, "That's what I want to do.
Ah,
I
nice.
want to be an actor." But Commedia dell'arte is Arlecchino, Pantalone, El Dottore, see?
Mm.
So me, I was focused on Arlecchino. And what Arlecchino did,
Wait.
doing gags, prank. He
Ah,
was pranking. So I flashed on it,
wait.
and I flash in the same time on Commedia dell'arte. And what I'm doing right now, I'm doing Commedia dell'arte. I'm in the street.
Ah,
I do characters, improvisation, and make people laugh in the street.
that's it.
So I do exactly the same thing that I say what I want to do that. That's why life prank me. I mean, they announce me what I'm going to do later. It's
That's great. So
incredible.
hopefully life can say I'll be a millionaire.
Well, see, yeah, I would like to.
So it wasn't hard for you to get started as an actor and in the gags at all. It was like natural.
Was It was natural. Well, when I did Surprise Surprise in 1985, something like that. Okay. I did that. It was a big, 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 huge scenario, 1 hour and only one because we pranked a personality. But in the same time, I did another indie camera show in the street named
Okay.
Content Content.
Ouais.
And I pranked people on the street. And that's where I started to make in communication with the pranking people in the street. And now I learn a lot about it. And 10 years after, when I started Just For Laughs, was all come out. All my
You kept it
experience in
inside.
that. Exactly. I speak.
You're like Italian. It's
No,
Italian.
Espanol, because I started to explain. Exacto.
Exacto.
So yeah. So for me, that's why I say, I have that in me. Plus, I have experience
Yeah.
before 10 years before. So when I arrived, I arrived in the good moment, right place, and life put me exactly where I have to be.
Beautiful.
It's
Well,
a beautiful, yeah, it's magic.
very well said. And you're very good at your role. You were magnifique. It was so very good.
I don't do efforts. I don't do efforts. It's natural.
Yeah. You're my favorite as the police officer.
Exactly. Yes, you're right. And okay, when I say that I have these things natural, okay, me, I like an actor, we observe a lot.
Yeah.
So I observe a policeman, the way he walk, the way, the attitude. When I do a priest, I look the priest and the attitude and every character like that. So when even Jesus. So,
How did you observe
yes,
Jesus?
even Jesus, because Jesus,
Yeah.
and it was easy for me. Because all that directors, they wrote me, okay, you're going to do a policeman. Okay, you're going to do Jesus. You're going to do a priest. And me, I have so much fun. And it was in me. And I got the right rhythm. When I'm do policeman, I have but it's in me. I don't think about it. It's come out naturally. So that's why I say that it was for me.
What was your favorite scene? What was your favorite scene that you did? Do you
I
remember?
have, yeah, but it's very difficult to me to say that because I have so much fun and so many gags I did.
Yeah.
I think the first that was very special. I was a alcoholic, guys.
Oh.
And an actress say, okay, come here, just replace me, okay? And I have a degustation, of wine.
Yeah.
And you give only one cup, okay? So me, I arrived and I took degustation, the wine, and can I have it? No, she said, no, you can have. So I went outside and I degusted myself, and I arrived at different roles, Susie.
Wait.
And I tried to have another one. So that's because I was drunk. So that's in my head said, okay, that is a start for me because sky now is the limit.
Yeah.
So all the directors saw that and they started to wrote me a lot of gags and I became the guy of the gags. So that's one.
Yeah.
But there is so many. When I did a gay, gay gags. I was a seller of mattress. And I said, okay, try. You said to the guy, you know, I was with uniform with a very, very suit. And I said, okay, try it. Lie down on the bed, and I'm going to start the vibration. You will be blessed. So he was lying down and waiting, and me, I take off my jacket, my ties, and I lay down just beside him.
Oh.
The face of the guys in their eyes was so funny, just like they all do that. He was scared. He was scared. So many gags. So many gags.
Did you?
I did over
Wait.
2,000 gags.
Oh my God. That is from when you started in 2002 to now. Did you ever write any material, be it gag, a movie? Were you ever a writer? Levasseur here, that is so cool.
Okay, I was like a collaboration because
Yeah.
that Jessica Unen,
Yes, I remember.
yeah, she's an Australian author and journalist, and very funny because like many people wrote to me around the world. They said that I helped them for to sleep. I helped them for depression. I helped them for suicide.
Oh, wow.
Because they started to watch God and the mind changed completely.
Okay.
So that is Australian, Jessica Unen.
Okay.
In Australia, she was like a depression and she started to watch God and she got out of that and she started to laugh and she changed her mind. And he said, who is that guy?
Yeah.
Who is that guy? So she make a research and she reached me and she said, I would like to, because I look for everywhere. You're not in the paper, you're not in the film, you're not in the red carpet. So who are you? Why nobody knows you? Because you make laugh people around the world.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, I'm like that because I have to be eaten.
Yeah.
If I want to prank people, I have to be
Yeah, it's true.
under the red carpet.
That's true. Yeah.
So she came here in Montreal
Okay.
for 2 weeks and she asked me a lot of questions about my career. And suddenly she returned to Australia and she wrote that book.
Wow.
A hidden camera legend. I did that because it was not me who said that. But she asked me question and one time, maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago, I was pranking in the street.
Mm-hmm.
And a guy saw me and he recognized me. And after I'm pranking another people, he came to me.
Okay.
And he said, you are a legend, my friend.
Oh.
So me, I was shocked. I was in shock because I didn't realize that for fans, I was a legend.
Yeah.
And it was incredible. So I said, oh, thank you. And all the fans, because I have my page, my fan page in Facebook.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of fans call me a legend. And it's arrived a couple of times in the street. So I told her, and she decided to say a hidden camera legend. So I said, oh, thank you. I'm not that, but if you in the eyes of fans thinking that I'm a legend, it's like an Oscar.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
It's like an Oscar to me. But the most Oscar I received is people to write to me and they say, like a Syrian, a guy Syrian, he said, we are maybe 5 years ago, he said, we are in war. torture, war, injustice. But when I watch you, I forget everything.
Oh, that's nice.
And on and on and on. So I realized that I did good things for people. So this is my Oscar.
I love it.
Because I help people to change your mind, to laugh. So what can I want more?
I love that. That is very interesting
Yes,
because you make people feel better, I would say, about themselves. And it
exactly.
comes through when we watch, not just the gags, but to know you, to speak with you now. I get that sense of humble and happy and
Yes, see,
positive.
yes.
And it's refreshing because I know and especially in the film and in TV, it's very difficult to maintain that calmness and to maintain who you are as a person. And I see you as a very compassionate person who really genuinely enjoys life. And I congratulate you for that because honestly, it was not just the shows, but you as a person, spectacular. Very positive, very happy, a good energy. And I think that's very important, especially in today's world. So, my next question is for you, is there a role model when you first started or a role model for you now? When you took up your acting and you did your gags, is there a role model that you looked to and you said, "Oh, that person is somebody that made me wanna be who I am"?
It's very difficult because I have no model for gags,
Yeah.
even camera show. I have no model.
Hmm.
But when I was in school theater and after maybe a little bit later, my role model was Robert De Niro.
Ah, nice.
Because me, first, my dream was to be like him, the way he act, and I did acts in front of my mirror a lot of times. Say like, you are talking to me. So I liked it. I want to do film. I want to do film, but I realized it was not my energy.
Okay.
My energy is like funny. First, I'm a comic guy, so that is my gift for God
Yeah.
because that is a gift. You can learn about it. You have that in you. What is funny, what is not funny, and the rhythm of that, and punchline.
Yeah.
You can study it. You have that in you. So I have this gift of God,
Yeah.
and I didn't know where I can give that. I try a lot of things. I put a lot of audition. I did a lot of auditions, and everything doesn't work.
Yeah.
But life put me there, and it was for me.
Yeah.
Because when we are doing gags, there is film also.
Yeah. That's true.
Because, okay, when I prank people, all the camera is behind me
Hmm.
because the victim has to be looking at me.
Yeah.
So they have that in close up. So me, I'm in the back. The people doesn't see me. But when we have enough people pranked, they put out the camera out, and now this is the time after. This is the time for us to do the close up and play like he was in the show.
Yeah.
So they put that a technician, and the camera is there, and the technician just because for the looking, and it was like a film. So I have everything. I did a lot of characters, and I do films. And so like all my dreams
Yeah.
come true in one show.
I love it. That's beautiful. And now, who is your favorite character? This could be hard. This could be a little bit hard because you did them very, very well. So this,
So, okay, I can say that Jesus I love a lot because when I do Jesus, I
yeah.
did miracle. So the face of people when they saw me the first time, they said this guy was too much in acid before, too much in mescaline because you know when they saw me with long hair,
Yeah.
beard, very weird. So they were afraid when they saw me. He said, "Wait, this guy is not normal." But when I did a miracle, like an example,
Yeah.
okay, the guy he was in the park, and one of the actress asked him to go in the park and take the bottle and put the water in the bottle for her.
Okay.
Okay, so he went there and he started to put the water in the bottle. So me, I arrive in Jesus and I look at him. He doesn't want to look at me because I was too late. But I did that, and suddenly the water changed wine.
Oh, oh, well, dear.
The face of people when that is arrived, it's incredibly. So that's why I like to do Jesus, but I like to do policemen, of course.
Yeah.
Policemen because all the face of people are scared at the beginning because they think that they have prevention and they have and they're gonna cost money and everything. So we can have it right in the kisser. I mean, okay, so you went 50 in the 30 zone.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
So it's gonna cost you a lot. But we're gonna see that later. But can you do that for me? That and we pranked it. And they are in the same time they are happy because they don't have fines. and so I have to do that. I like to do policeman, Jesus, and everything priest. I like to do priest, and I like to do a guy in the street, not good and poor. I like I like all. I think I can say that I don't like one. I like all.
You have a very genuine gift. And I wanted to ask you, who is the favorite person? Do you remember who you pranked? You pranked a lot of people, but do you remember one person that you got like a crazy reaction?
Yes. It's happened a lot. Like I don't remember. Not long ago, I was on Old Port,
Yeah.
and I was like near the water there, and I say, "Can you just put a worm in my thing?" So he try, and me suddenly I turn around, and when I get back, I have it here. So the reaction of people, because it was passing here. So the one is he cry and say it's incredible. It's incredible. So it's happened a lot of time. People completely blessed
Yeah.
because we okay. It's not like another show who try to make people angry.
Yeah.
We want okay. When people come angry, me I stop.
Okay. Yeah.
I said, okay, listen, it's not gonna work. We just for laugh, we want to prank you just for fun, but okay, we stop because I see that you don't like it.
It happened.
See it more than COVID time.
Really? Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Since COVID time, people less patient, more angry.
Oh boy.
And when I'm doing a policeman and I say it's gonna cost you a lot, some woman started crying.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So because the economic
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, no.
time not good. So I stop. I stop immediately. When I see the face change and so angry or crying, I stop. I say, "Oh, I'm sorry. We want to just to prank you and put you in like a completely twilight zone."
Okay.
that is our goal, to put people not angry, but in completely in the twilight zone. So all that it was the most funny things, because when they are like that, bueno,
I know that's true. I totally agree. But you bring it out of them. You bring the goodness out of them. So for me, watching you, because I watch a lot of gags and I love every minute of it. I'm laughing. I'm in my house. I'm laughing by myself because
yes,
you're so genuine. It's so fresh.
yes.
So if there is somebody in this business who wants to do what you do, what would your advice be?
Okay, I will give you an example. Sometimes I'm in the grocery,
Yeah.
and a guy recognized me, and he came to me, and he said, "Hey, you have to hire my friend. He is a good pranker uh, he's funny, and you have to hire him." But I know that if we put that guy in the street and explain all the technique you have to do,
Yeah.
he's going to be frozen.
Oh, Cesper. Yeah, it could be.
And a good example for that, I was in the street doing pranking people, and a fire uh, truck stopped, and a fire. How do you say fire? Fire guys? No,
Firefighter.
pompier.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran, and he said, "Oh, you! I searching you for a long time. I want to do exactly like you. Me in my cavern, my place. I prank all people, all my colleagues there, and they have fun, and then so I want to do that exactly like you. I'm a pranker. So what I can do, hire me." So I give my email and all during the week. He said, "Me, it's not pompier I would like to do, but exactly like you." So he was young. He was like 23 or something. So I said, "Okay, this guy, it's like serious, and I'm gonna give the chance." And I said, "Okay, tomorrow we're gonna be there. Come." So he came, and I explained the gags, and I say, "Okay, you have always to be turned back of the camera, but the victim always look at you. So don't hide the victim, and also the director gonna talk to you. So okay, she's on the side. I can see her, and she's completely over the other side. So you have to, and in the same time, you have to continue to talk."
Oh my God.
So that is a big technique. People doesn't know that.
Yeah, exactly.
But after one victim, the pompier left. I never had news about him,
No.
because he realized that is not only pranking, it's a job.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a technique.
Yep, you're right.
So you have to assimilate all that in the same time. So it takes time.
Yeah.
So it's not for
Everybody.
everybody. So maybe one, they have that naturally, that is fine. But there is a technique on that.
I agree.
So that's why it's not easy. But if the people believe that it's easy, it's because I did my job very good.
I love it. You are fantastic. You are fantastic. So if anybody wants to find you, Denis, where can they find you?
I have my fan page first on Facebook, Denis Levasseur.
Mm-hmm.
And I promote a lot of the books in there.
Yes.
And I answer to my fan about all over the world. I try. I don't have a lot of times, but when I can, I reply.
Good.
And I say, thank you very much. And it's all over the world. Russia,
I love it.
South America, everywhere. People wrote to me because we are in 145 countries.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. And we have about 5 million views on the web.
I saw. I was on it.
Exactly. So you can reach me there. You can reach me to you. They can write to you, and that is on Amazon.
Amazon, everybody has to buy it.
I have that in English, and me, I traduce in French
Nice.
and also in Espanol.
In español. We have to do Italiano.
Yeah, well. I can see something to you. There was a Quebecoise near Venice. She's lived there.
Yeah.
She's living there, and she wrote to me, and she said, I read your book, and I would like to traduce it in Italian." I say, "Yes, be my guest." So now she's working on traduce in Italian.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, you know what? We're out of time. But thank you so much, Monsieur Levasseur, for coming and being a guest. I totally appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're amazing. And I'm always watching, and I'm a big fan of yours. Thank you, tout le monde. Merci, tout le monde.
Merci. Thank you
for
very much.
tuning in. Bye.
Bye-bye.
That was absolutely superb.
How funny is he?
He is.
He's hilarious.
He's just great. I'm just thinking about it right now and just the communication that we had. Yeah. And he's always so sprightly and always excited. He's actually more excited than I am half of the time.
And the minute you see him, because like I'm sure before he came on, people were like, "Wait, I don't know if well, we recognize. I don't know the name, or maybe you do know. I don't know." Like in Quebec, he's definitely well known.
Of
but
course.
for Anglophones, I don't know. I don't know if it's a well-known name or whatever, but the face, the minute he came on, it's like, oh yeah. And you remember all the million tricks that he pulled on people that are so funny.
You know what's funny though? They were everywhere and around town, and I never saw them once except that one time we were on.
I saw them many times.
Oh really?
Oh, they tried to get me a few times actually.
Really?
So they used to Carrefour Langelier in Saint Leonard.
Oh my God.
They set up shop, and it's funny how they set up shop. I saw it because I would be there every day.
Okay.
Right, because I was delivering the mail there, so I would be there every day. So I know the place.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, one day I walk in and I see like a big curtain. They kind of separated the area where it was like they were trying to show construction. And I was like,
oh, no.
From yesterday to today, I did. And then I saw like there's a little hole where they put the camera, so you didn't see the camera, and then they had buckets or whatever so it was a camouflage. I saw it right away, but if you didn't know, you wouldn't have caught it. And they would go, they came up to me, and I was like, yeah, okay, I see you a mile away. But yeah, no, I saw them there. I saw them at what mall? Galerie d'Anjou.
Oh, they were in Anjou also.
Yeah, they were in Anjou.
Nice.
We were on Rachel or something.
I think we were.
Park
it was a
somewhere.
park. I remember.
Yeah.
I think it was in.
It was a busy street.
Why am I seeing not Côte de Neige around
Maybe.
there? Could it have been around there?
Probably. It's years ago, though.
It's a long time ago. I think, you know what? I think when we were on, it was 4 or 5 years and more.
Wow.
It was pre-COVID. No, it was around because in the episode, somebody was wearing their mask.
Oh, could be.
Yeah. I don't even remember.
It's
Anyway,
a long time ago.
it was such a privilege to speak to him, honestly, for him to dedicate his time. And he's very, very versatile. He's very talented. And he was just genuinely happy to be part of this, I would say, project or this episode. And I'm very humbled by that, honestly, because he's so busy, has other things to do, and he dedicated some time to us.
He lives in Bromont.
He lives in Bromont. He lives far.
It's a hell of a drive.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine he had to come in and film.
Oh, no.
I really appreciate it. Merci beaucoup, Denis. I'm going to give you a little bit of français because it's part of who we are in Quebec. We're many-lingual.
Yeah, and we're glad. We hope you all enjoyed that because it was a lot of fun for us.
It was very fun. Thank you so much, Denis. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, Vani. Thank you, everybody who is watching. And thank you to all our followers and our sponsors. And I will catch you all the next time. Hopefully not alone in the seat, but I will catch you. Yes, I know your voice in the background. I hear you.
You know it.
Yes, I hear you.
Wait, tell people where they can catch, even though they know when we say it every week, but YouTube, Spotify. Google Podcast,
Apple Podcast, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere.
Also-
or even in your home, but you don't know it yet.
Also, if there's any guests that you think Let's Talk It Out should have on, I think it's good to get people's perspective on what they want to see. We have a lot of actors, and we have that's because Lisa's film career takes over. But
Yes, sorry.
it's good. No, it's good. It's interesting.
Yep.
It's but any business or any inspirational people
I love it.
We have tons of that. So
I love it.
So
I love it.
comedians, all of it. Which we have another Zoom coming up. Oh no, we're gonna try to do it live.
I want to do it live.
We have a good guest coming up who's super funny. He's a funny comedian. He's from Toronto. So we're attempting to do it live.
Soon.
Yeah,
Soon.
So anyway, keep
Yes.
it coming, keep subscribing.
I love it. I
And
love it.
Awesome.
See you guys soon.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.